we will have a taster workshop, the type of workshops we have when we have the training events, so that those people who are interested in coming can have an idea of what to expect and what it will feel like for them as participants.
So for those embarking on the process of wanting to adopt or foster a child, what can they expect?
They will have a lot of support from social services, from the social workers who work within the adoption and foster team. For those who have had experience of caring for children and may have had children of their own, they'll be used to caring for a child. For those who haven't, it's a journey of learning to work with a child, live with a child, care for a child. Possibly some children may have contact with their parents. It's about working through that also. There'll be a different plan for each child, and it'll be a different journey for each child and for each foster carer and adoptive parent.
Can you explain to us in a nutshell what the difference between fostering and adoption actually is?
Adoption is final. It comes through an application made in court, and the adoption order is irrevocable. It's a final. It's a very permanent placement. It's very different to foster care in the sense that there is no order that makes a placement final. There are many types of foster care. There's emergency foster care, which is a very short placement to deal maybe with a crisis in the family. There's short-term foster care, which happens when a family is in crisis and a child needs to be away from the family for a while, whilst social workers work with a family. So that's a short-term placement. There are long-term placements for children who may need to be away from their family for a longer period of time, and the plan for the child may not be finalized because the child may be growing and there's a different stage of development for the child at each given time. But there are also permanent placements in foster care where the child, because we take into consideration the child's wishes and feelings, the child may not want to be fostered, they may be older, and adoption may not be the best plan for the child at that moment in time. And the decision might be that the child needs a permanent foster care placement. So that could continue up until the age of 18 and older if they go off to study.
So this is the second year that you're carrying out an awareness campaign. Can you tell us how the first one went and what's made you decide to do it again?
It went very well. Gibraltar, as I think we know, is a very caring community, and we had a lot of expression of it. We had lots of expressions of interest. We've had 20 persons going through the actual process. We have to take on board that this is a decision and a commitment that people make, and people need to go through the process of thinking about it, deciding. So we've had lots of expressions of interest, and we had 20 persons committing to the process. So we've trained, we've assessed, we're in the process of assessing some more, and in total we've had 14 placements for children in the last year. And why do we need to carry on? Because children are different. Each child will bring in their own identity, their own character, their own personalities, and what we do is match parents to children. We don't match a child to a carer or to a parent. We want to have a good bank of foster carers, of persons interested in adoption, so we always choose the best for a child. Not the best foster care or the best adoptive parent, but the personality, the identity, the culture, all those things that we need to look at when thinking, what does this child need? We need this variety of skills, of things that make up the person.